If you smell what the Verd is barbecuing.
G'day jabronis, it is TheVerd incarnate back with you again. Welcome to our Week 4 PMC matchup against the Sydney Krookodiles, coached by Sharpino. Just going to quickly get all of this stuff set up because I'm currently sorting out the rules and whatnot. Participating team is going to be the God Squad. As you can see there, we have Assault Vest Nina Queen, Defensive Zapdos, Tom Pass Scolipede, Bulky Hydreigon with Roselli Berry. Actually, not bulky, it's just Offensive Hydreigon with Roselli Berry. We have Fire MZ Blaziken to roast that Cresselia, and then we have the Banded Metagross with Trick. So that's going to be, oh my god, please just confirm my team. I checked it on Battle Spots, so this team is all legal, all good to go on here, so that is great to hear. And we are about to see the team that Sharp is going to bring. I'm going to choose the music Gladiator. Even though I won't be hearing it and you won't be hearing it, I just hate using the first music because it's never that great. Let's see what Sharp brought. I'm expecting like a few things. But did he bring Baaaaack Plus? He did. Okay, cool. So he brings Tapu Koko. Brings Hitmonlee. He brings the Baaaaack. I believe I also saw the Snorlax there. And Houndoom. Okay. Alright, so the one big thing about his team that scares me is just Snorlax. If that's a curse, like, big trouble. Obviously I do have things that can hit it hard, but it's definitely not exactly something I want to deal with. One thing I do like in this matchup is my Nidoqueen. He, for some reason, does not believe in a switch-in. I can just kind of Super Fang against a lot of stuff, get a lot of momentum. I'm actually kind of tempted to lead with it because he doesn't really have a good lead against Nidoqueen here. I don't have rocks on this, but the other good thing I like is Metagross's matchup. I'm pretty free to just click Meteor Mash a lot of the time. Like, obviously Pelipper is a resist, so if I can trick it, maybe I can, but I'd rather kind of keep the Band because the Band will be really nice for Baaaaack. I don't want Baaaaack getting out of control at all, but best of luck, Sharp. I feel like my Fire MZ on Blaziken's kind of useless. I may use it just to get as much damage off as I can against Snorlax, potentially. But I'm definitely leading with Nidoqueen. I just feel right now in this 1v1 it's really good against him. If he leads Snorlax, I'll probably have to switch. I don't know how I'm going to play that one, but I'm going to lead Nidoqueen regardless, because obviously it has the best matchup against basically everything except for Snorlax, which actually leads Pelipper, so that's good for us. So Pelipper obviously will get up that Drizzle for him. Now I'm looking at my opponent's team here for a Nidoqueen switch-in right now. And like I said, I think Snorlax is going to be that switch-in because he may be either just bulk up, or sorry, bulk up, AV or like Curse or whatever. So what I'm actually thinking of doing here is firing off a Super Fang. I don't think Sharp wants to risk his Pelipper staying in and taking a Thunderbolt. It makes a lot of sense when you're running Thunderbolt this week, guys, as he did have, Sharp did have the Skarmory as well. So I'm going to click Super Fang. I really don't see him staying in and potentially sacking off his Pelipper turn 1. I do see Snorlax being a very safe switch-in for him here, so I am just going to go for that Super Fang. If Pelipper does stay in, it's a very interesting play for sure, but I think if he... I mean, okay, the other thing is he has to be... Okay, he stays in. I really don't agree with that play because he basically just would have sacked off his Pelipper. Like, Surf should not be able to take me out unless he's offensive, but even then it's a pretty contentious roll. I should be able to eat this up because I'm AV, and like, I'm weakened for Coco, but I really didn't think Sharp would stay in. Like, why would you risk losing your Pelipper? I believe even with a Wakan Berry, he will drop to T-Bolt now, so I'm just going to drop it on him. And we might just kill Pelipper by turn 2, and that means that obviously his rain is gone. Would he preserve it now? I don't know if he would. Like, he's just kept it in against Nidoqueen. Maybe he thinks I don't have Thunderbolt now, so maybe he thinks that he can live a hit. So potentially he'll stay in and I can knock him out. If I can get rid of Pelipper now and cut down the rain on Baaaaack, that'd be really nice. Interestingly, he brought rain with a Houndoom. He does just let this die, because I'm pretty sure Wakan is not going to let him live this Sheer Force Thunderbolt now. It is not. So, going for... I mean, that was... I don't know if... Is that really a trade-off for you, Sharp? Is that really a trade-off? You just lost your rain setup. So, Pelipper... This is China's first game, too. I'm really glad she's putting in work. She's back! Baaaaack's here, that's fine. Pelipper dies to... Nidoqueen Thunderbolt. So my best switch into Baaaaack here, I believe, is going to be my my Metagross. I don't really want to be getting weakened, but nothing else in my team really wants to come in against this monstrosity, so I'm just going to go out to my Metagross. I think he is just going to click maybe like Aqua Jet, but I can wear out the range so that Baaaaack isn't really going to be outspeeding a lot on my team, first and foremost, and then I guess secondly, he's going to withdraw, maybe out to Houndoom. He goes Snorlax, okay. This would actually be something interesting to count. I guess maybe he was expecting the Flamethrower there, and maybe thinking he couldn't kill with Aqua Jet. I'm just going to go into Metagross, and what I'd like to see here is how much my Metagross can potentially do to a Snorlax here with an Adamant Choice Banded Meteor Mash. So if you're looking at like maybe Curselax, I feel like at level 50 I'm doing a lot of damage to this thing. I don't really see, like, because Pelipper's down now, Meteor Mash just does so much to him. Yeah, it does way too much to Snorlax. I'm going to take my Stylus out so I can use it. But yeah, I see no reason not to click Mash. Honestly, looking at his team, he has no switch in for Mash. So I'm just going to click Banded Meteor Mash and get this 2-hit KO on Snorlax going. I don't miss, which is great. This should do an absolute ton to Snorlax. It does an absolute ton. To get an attack boost too. He's going to EQ, but I am a Metagross, so I am going to be able to take this just fine. Well, not just fine, it is still a Snorlax, but I can take it reasonably well to the range where I'm not really too threatened. And at this point, he has to pick a sack. Nothing on his team is taking this +1 Meteor Mash. And if Snorlax goes down, I think I'm in a position where Blaziken late game can put a lot of work. Also, the other thing, I guess, is he didn't bring Skarmory, which means that he really doesn't have anything for my Scolipede, which is really surprising. He didn't bring a Scolipede check. I'm very surprised with it. He could go Houndoom here, I guess, but I don't know. I think we're in a really good spot, though. Him sacking Pelipper opens the door for Scolipede, and then Snorlax being weakened, or Snorlax and Pelipper both going down, I suppose, just opens the door for Blaziken. I do not miss my Meteor Mash, so Metagross coming through for the team here, getting a crit that was so unnecessary. So Snorlax dies to Metagross. Meteor Mash. You should go Houndoom here. He actually goes Hitmonlee. So Hitmonlee's a little bit scary, obviously, with a fake out set, or potentially the high jump kick. I actually think he might go for knockoff here. I have no reason to try and risk anything. I potentially just want to go... I could go Nidoqueen, because his play is probably to go for... So I want to preserve Nidoqueen, actually. I'm just going to go Zapdos. Even if I lose my Chartyberry, I can take the hits from Hitmonlee. And I do have Roost if I need it to be able to deal with him just fine. I am physically defensive, so I should be able to deal with pretty much any Hitmonlee set that he throws at me. I don't think he might go for Fake Out and try and do that shenanigans. He does go for Knockoff. That does mean we lose our Chartyberry, but as you can see, that's not doing too much to us at all. That actually might be a banded Hitmonlee from the looks of the damage, to be fair. Was that a banded Hitmonlee? Like, Zapdos should realistically take those really well. Let's look for Hitmonlee. Reckless, so knockoff at level 50 if he is Life Orb would probably do around that mark, but he's obviously not Life Orb. Knockoff's doing about 23 to 28.2, which, I mean, a quarter of 195, well, half of 195 is 97-ish. So yeah, then half of 97 is 48. I took about 48 damage, so he might just be an offensive one. I am just going to Volt Switch here. He doesn't have a ground type, so that's really nice. And if he Stone Edges me, so be it. Like, he's going to withdraw. We can just get a free Volt Switch off here, as he does got to Tapu Koko, which is, you know, it's whatever. Electric Surge gets up, so actually going to get off a decent hit against Tapu Koko here, which is going to be nice. We do get a free Volt Switch out on Tapu Koko. We get barely any damage off that. I mean, I don't know. Would he be Scarfed Koko is the question. Obviously, I do have Scolipede that could just come in and threaten. I have Roselli Berry on Hydreigon, but I think I want to preserve that thing for the Houndoom just in case. I think what I want to do is go Nidoqueen, because the only way he can knock out Nidoqueen from here is if he is max attack with Z Brave Bird. Anything else will not knock me out, and everything on his team right now pretty much just drops to an Earth Power. So I'm just going to go Nidoqueen here. And if he does reveal the Z move, then I can go into potentially Blaziken and set up, or I can just go into Hydreigon. I have lots of outs against this. So if he is Z move, so be it, but we're going to see it here. He actually goes a Hidden Power. Because we are Assault Vest, we should take this. just fine as we do eat that up. And we are going to be out Fire from Earth Power. This should just knock Tapu Koko straight out. I would see no reason for Tapu Koko to live that, as he does drop to the Earth Power. So, Tapu Koko dies to Earth Power. Damn it, I meant to write Nidoqueen. Damn it, I put them in the wrong spots. Oh well, he should probably go, I want to say Hitmonlee. He actually goes Baaaaack, which is interesting. So Coco's down. And Snorlax is down. He goes Baaaaack, which instantly is telling me he is either going for Ice Skull Crash or Aqua Jet. Either way, what I'm thinking of just doing is going out to my Metagross here, because he has no switch in. Is there any other play that I feel is good? No, I do want to try and preserve differential as best that I can. It's really important in my division to preserve differential, so I am going to go out to Metagross here. Rain isn't up. He probably is going to click Aqua Jet. I think Aqua Jet would be a smart thing to bring just because of SD Blaziken being such a threat. I'm pretty sure the Blaziken set that I had, pretty sure that my Blaziken set had Protect. Let's see, Nakamura, it doesn't. Okay, that's interesting. That could be interesting. He is going to Rock Slide here. We do obviously eat that up like it's nothing. What I want to do here is actually just look at... Is he Life Orb? Okay, we didn't see Life Orb recall. What I want to do here is actually just look at my Metagross and see if I've designed it with... Okay, I haven't designed with enough speed to outspeed Baaaaack, I don't believe. I think Baaaaack, if it is just like a good Baaaaack set, like, yeah, Swift Swimmer, like... Decent speed Baaaaack, would that outspeed me? It should. So, he could go Houndoom, but I'm going to click Bullet Punch because I can damage Houndoom and just go into Hydreigon and get a kill anyway. So I'm just going to go for Bullet Punch. If he stays in, he might just die. He does switch out. Does he go Hitmonlee? He goes Houndoom, so this should still do a decent amount. This is a banded Bullet Punch. This should chip the Houndoom quite nicely for some good damage. That does, yeah, that does a good amount. I'm pretty happy with that. He could be Z-move Houndoom, but regardless, like, Houndoom doesn't really touch Hydreigon, which is lovely. One thing I do want to look at though is if Hitmonlee outspeeds my Hydreigon set. I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure I designed it not to be able to outspeed, but I could be wrong. Let's see. So I'm going to go into Hydreigon because I'm pretty sure I can take on any hit this Houndoom throws at me. Yeah, he's going to go for Flamethrower. I can eat that up. And yes, I am designed to outspeed Jolly Hitmonlee, which is fantastic. Electricity disappears in the battlefield, which is cool. And we are in a position here to just click Earth Power. He doesn't really have a switch in on his team. For my Hydreigon, I could click Dark Pulse predicting Baaaaack, but at the same time, I don't think his Baaaaack is Scarfed. I'm pretty sure it's banded. So I am just going to click the Earth Power here, and if he stays in, he loses Houndoom. He doesn't really have a switch in for this, so like if I click Draco, he just loses Houndoom. So potentially he might sack Houndoom here, predicting a Draco, and then go into Hitmonlee, knowing Hitmonlee can take the hit. Yeah, he does that. Cool. So Houndoom goes for the Flamethrower. I'm going to obviously tank that because I am Hydreigon, hear me roar, and I'm going to click the Earth Power and get rid of this Houndoom real quick. So Hydreigon getting another kill for itself. Every match I've brought it to, I believe it's got a kill, so that's decent. Now I'm trying to be really careful that I don't get reverse swept by Hitmonlee. That's the thing here, guys. So Houndoom dies to Hydreigon. Hydreigon went for... What did Hydreigon go for? I went for EP. Okay, so the thing with Baaaaack here, guys, is that I don't think Sharp would bring a Scarf Baaaaack. Obviously, like, I think Banded is the set here. And if that's the case, I don't believe it can take a Flamethrower from me. I'm just feeling like it can't, but actually it can. Baaaaack has the bulk to be able to take it. So my question is, do I want to go out to Metagross here? Metagross could still be nice. Like, I believe I can take an Ice Skull Crash, and if he is banded, I can obviously just go for BP. Or is it better just going for damage with Hydreigon and securing the win? That's the choice here, I guess. I think I need to go for damage I don't want to get, like, reverse swept. So I'm going to go for Flamethrower. I think I won't be able to kill. But I'm going to go for damage on Baaaaack. I don't believe I'll be able to knock it out. I actually do absolutely nothing to it. He will Icicle Crash and knock me out. So I am going to lose a Pokemon this game, guys. But I think it's a worthy sacrifice, to be fair. At this point, I think it's a worthy sacrifice. There's not really much else that I could do in that situation. And what I could just do now is go into Metagross, because I believe that not only will it knock out Baaaaack, obviously, from here, but I want to look at how much I can do to Hitmonlee with Banded Bullet Punch, I suppose, is what I'm looking at here. Because obviously, like, it sucks that I had to attack Hydreigon, but I think it's honestly for the greater good. Bullet Punch does so much. Like, yeah, I have no reason not to do this, so I'm going to go Metagross. I can take his Aqua Jet just fine, knock him out with Bullet Punch. Yeah, there's no reason not to click Bullet Punch. There's literally no reason not to click Bullet Punch here and knock out this Baaaaack. So, unfortunately, we lost Hydreigon, guys, but I think it was for the greater good. Hydreigon dies to Baaaaack. Like, I think that Metagross could have taken it, but I didn't want to risk that. It was no reason to risk that, as he will just sack off Baaaaack to BP, which is cool. So Baaaaack dies to Meta Bullet Punch. Alright, so all he has left is Hitmonlee. Obviously, a Hitmonlee can take a Bullet Punch. Like, well, actually, Banded Bullet Punch is doing 75% min. So he'll probably go for knockoff to kill me, but then I can just go into anything I want to pick it off, and I may just choose to go with Scolipede. I'm just going to go for damage and Bullet Punch here. He might go for Fake Out. He doesn't have Fake Out. Okay, so he might be a Scarfed Hitmonlee, but yeah, at this point I got off a huge amount of damage. He actually locks himself into Stone Edge, which I don't believe will kill my Metagross here. So he was a Scarfed Hitmonlee. At that point, I think, yeah, he would have needed a crit there. And even after a crit, I do believe my Blaziken lives one. So we are going to take this game 5-0 over the Sydney Sharpedos. Metagross putting in the work, as Hitmonlee will die to BP. Hitmonlee dies to Metagross, Bullet Punch, and we are going to take a 5-0 win. That's the recovery we needed. Like, obviously last week was not ideal for us, but we did what champions do, and we rebounded. We rebounded, and we got the result, which was really good. MVP, probably Metagross, put in a ton of work this week. Nidoqueen also did a really good job picking up 2 kills for the team as well, so that was really good. Very surprised by some of the things Sharp did. Like, obviously, Turn 1 Pelipper, I don't really think... Like, obviously, I get what Sharp was thinking. Like, getting rid of Nidoqueen opens doors for Coco, but at the same time, letting your Pelipper go down means that your team was, like, completely wide open to Blaziken at that point. Especially since I was packing Low Kick to deal with Snorlax. So, unfortunate for Sharp there, but honestly, go check out his channel, guys. He does some amazing stuff. We've done some series together, which is really good. But your Tampa Bay Frogadiers, we now go to 3-1 in the PMC, and now we're at +8 differential with that 5-0 win. Metagross, I don't think is going to move that high up the kill leaderboard. I don't really think. Nidoqueen's on the board though. Nidoqueen finally coming to his first game and is currently 2-0. Could we see the resurgence of the MVP Nidoqueen? Potentially, we'll see. But that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this battle. My name's TheVerd, and I'm out this bitch.